Have you ever wondered how artificial intelligence is changing the way we live and interact with the world? It all began with the dawn of AI, marked by the early stages of development that introduced the concept of artificial neurons. These are the foundation of artificial neural networks, a complex system of nodes that loosely model our own human brain. These networks are trained to recognize patterns in data, much like how we learn from experiences. They function through layers of nodes, each applying a function to the data it receives. When the weight of this data crosses a specified threshold, it's transmitted to the next layer, similar to the synapses in our brain. This fascinating process of data transmission is the core of how neural networks learn from data, just as we do. So, the birth of AI was marked by the creation of artificial neural networks, laying the foundation for more complex developments. How does a machine learn, you ask? Let's dive into the world of learning algorithms and neural networks. At the heart of AI learning algorithms is a process known as local search. This is used to select the right weights that achieve the correct output for each input during training. The most common training technique is the backpropagation algorithm. But what makes these networks truly remarkable is their capability to model complex relationships and find patterns in data. In essence, a well-trained neural network can learn any function. There are different types of neural networks, such as feed-forward and recurrent ones. In feed-forward networks, the signal passes in only one direction, while recurrent networks feed the output signal back into the input, allowing short-term memories of previous input events. This introduces us to the concept of long short-term memory. These learning algorithms and neural networks have allowed machines to not only learn but also remember, marking a significant leap in the field of AI. From learning and remembering, we now move on to understanding and interpreting through deep learning. Deep learning uses multiple layers of neurons, progressing from the raw input to extract increasingly complex features. Imagine this in the context of image processing. The lower layers might identify simple edges, while higher layers can recognize complex concepts like faces, digits, or letters. This multi-layered approach has significantly improved performance in key areas of artificial intelligence, including computer vision, speech recognition, and natural language processing. The success of deep learning isn't due to a recent discovery. In fact, the foundations of deep neural networks can be traced back to the 1950s. The game changer has been the combination of powerful computing capabilities and the availability of vast amounts of training data. Deep learning has truly revolutionized AI, allowing machines to understand and interpret data in a way that was previously unimaginable. But AI didn't stop at understanding and interpreting. It learned to generate human-like text with the help of generative pre-trained transformers, or GPT. Let's dive into what GPT really is. These are large language models that are based on the semantic relationships between words and sentences, a field known as natural language processing. Just like humans learn language over time through exposure, GPT models are pre-trained on a vast corpus of text, which can come from anywhere on the internet. The pre-training process involves predicting the next token, where a token could be a word, subword, or even punctuation. This is similar to how we, as humans, often predict the next word in a sentence while reading or listening. Through this process of prediction, GPT models accumulate knowledge about the world. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Once pre-trained, these models can generate human-like text by repeatedly predicting the next token. Imagine a machine writing an essay, a story, or even a poem that reads as if it were written by a human. That's the power of GPT. But it's not just about generating text that sounds human. A subsequent training phase makes the model more truthful, useful, and harmless. It's trained to avoid harmful or biased language and to provide accurate information. Essentially, GPT models learn not just to talk like us, but to think like us, to a certain extent. So why is this important? Well, GPT has a wide range of applications. It can be used to draft emails, write articles, generate creative content, and much more. It's even been used to create AI chatbots that can hold a conversation that feels incredibly human. In short, GPT is a powerful tool in the field of AI. It's a testament to how far we've come in teaching machines to understand and even mimic human language. So, from recognizing patterns to generating human-like text, AI has come a long way. It continues to evolve, making our lives easier and more interesting. AI is not just a concept, it's an ever-evolving reality that's reshaping our world. From artificial neural networks to GPT, learning algorithms to deep learning, These technologies are transforming our interactions. As we continue to embrace AI, we can only imagine what the future holds. One thing's for sure, our interaction with the world will never be the same again.